Oh, Daesh is definitely in its last throes, and this is an act of desperation. This is an isolated matter. It'll happen. There will be isolated situations. You'll see suicide attacks, car bomb attacks continue as individuals will try to lash out and keep the spirit of Daesh alive. But Daesh is basically defeated. They have no cities left under their control. They don't have a base of operations left, and it's mostly going to be lone wolf attackers, like most likely as it was here. It's being reported that this was a suicide bombing, and the back of Daesh has been broken in Syria now.
Did you expect, though, Daesh to claim responsibility for this so quickly? Because at times they haven't, with the goal of causing kind of more confusion and suspicion among allies and enemies, of course, as well. So did it surprise you that they came out almost immediately after to say that they had perpetrated this?
It did surprise me a little. When I first heard of the matter just half an hour ago, maybe an hour ago when it first happened, many things floated through my mind. Who it could be? Could it be the regime? Could it be Daesh? Could it be any number of terror groups in the area? As you know, Manbij is a city that has changed hands a lot. So there was regime influence there, there's Daesh influence there, there's YPG influence there. It could have been any number of actors. I was surprised it was Daesh, and I was surprised they claimed the responsibility so quickly. Like, when you look at what's happening right now in Manbij and in northern Syria, there's a big shifting dynamic. You have the U.S. withdrawing, and most likely Turkey coming in as the main actor with the proposed safe zone. So there's a transition period, and chaos tends to strike during these transition periods, or when there could be a vacuum of power. So an event like this happening, did it surprise me? No, because it's a transition period. Daesh claiming it and claiming so quickly, yes, that did surprise me. But this was a very timely attack, as exactly when many world leaders are making important decisions with the shifting dynamics I was just talking about. So maybe they're trying to send a message to Turkey, trying to send a message to the U.S. or to the coalition. We're going to see how the message will be received by the different actors.
So what does Daesh get out of this? What does it want out of this?
Frankly, I don't know what it has to gain out of this, though. They can have, America could decide not to withdraw, which would be bad for Daesh. America could decide to withdraw very quickly, hence hand the reins over to Turkey and have the Turks come in quicker than expected, which would also be very bad for Daesh. But regardless, there is a Manbij roadmap that is poorly implemented, and if this Manbij roadmap between the U.S. and Turkey was properly implemented, this attack could maybe have been averted had the Turks been there at these checkpoints, guarding it properly with properly trained troops, rather than have members of the YPG terrorist organization there, members of lesser trained organizations and groups guarding them.